YouTube Easy Mode. 1 hour a day is allowing me to easily sit down, film a video, edit the video, upload and publish. For example, I shot a video 2 days ago, and what's interesting is that it started at like 7 out of 10, 4, 5, 6 out of 10. Today now it's at 4 out of 10. It's been out now for 2 days, and the views are actually increasing right now, which tells me it's doing pretty well with the algorithm. It's got really great average view duration. Another thing I'm focused on is CTR. But above all of that, I'm really focusing on like a number of different styles of videos, and one of them is this easy mode video. This particular video won't have a whole lot of edits. It might have a few graphics, but it'll be very minimal, and I'll be able to edit this video in 1 hour. Now, if you're getting started, you might be like, geez, I haven't edited at all. It's intimidating. Don't. The idea is what you want to do is you want to focus on the type of video titles that can actually bring in the views that you want. That's number two. You want to sit down, make the video, and you always want to go to the same location, and then you want to strive to improve that location. When you make a video afterwards, you might think, if I was a little bit more to the left or the right, maybe I should shut the blinds and see what the light looks like then. These are the ways that I'm really moving forward with my channel, and again, it's helping to improve my results. So if you want to hear more about that, that's what we're going to cover in this video in the next few minutes. I'm Brian. I'm glad you made it. If you're a returning viewer, welcome. Great to have you. So let's jump in. As I mentioned, YouTube Easy Mode to me is really honoring the most important things, and nothing is more powerful than your video title and your thumbnail combination. In fact, I just got a comment from DG Outdoor Channel. Brother, what is happening? And he mentions, I've been adding text to my thumbnails based on what you've been sharing, and my video got more views. Fantastic. See, the thing is that we want to really compel viewers to click. We want to spend a little bit of time on that, but we don't have to spend a ridiculous amount of time striving to edit perfection and like dialing in the perfect transitions and tons of B-roll. Like, I'll do that from time to time. That's another type of video that I make, and I want to talk about that. But the cornerstone of this particular method is putting in the reps to improve your videos. Because the thing we really need to do is we need to boost our watch time. And the way we can do that is just by making small improvements along the way. So the video I shot the other day was based on a popular topic that's popular with smaller creators driving about the same amount of views that I am right now. Sure, I've got more subscribers, but my channel's been dormant and I'm rebuilding now. Now, this is something that you can do with, guess how much time? 1 hour a day, maybe a few minutes in the morning, in the evening. If you're really excited about growing, I hope you're watching and paying attention to YouTube, because it's going to help you get an idea of what's happening on the platform, specifically in your particular niche. And here's what's interesting. I actually filmed that video with 2 cameras. And that doesn't sound easy, but I've made 800 videos. So I've gained a lot of the understanding of how to film a video pretty effectively. The audio sounds pretty good in this video. The background is beautiful and symmetrical. I love it. I hope you do too. And generally speaking, I'm moving forward and focusing on things that are most important. 10 things. That's all you need to focus on. 10 things. What time should you publish? When your video is done. Upload. What about your YouTube tags? Sure, add them in, be done with it. What are those 10 things? Number one is your video quality. The lighting is probably a lot more important than you going out and buying a fancy camera. If you have an iPhone or an Android and it's good, but you're thinking about a new phone for a better camera, if you don't have lights, I would say spend your money that way. Audio is going to contribute to better video quality. Another thing to think about is the title and the thumbnail. Definitely make a thumbnail and learn basic design principles. This is something that I really let go and I did not focus on for a long time. I finally bit the bullet. I started taking photos in my studio. I'm leveraging Canva, which is awesome because I can use it on my iPad. on the couch when I'm relaxing. Guess how long? 1 hour a day. So what are some of the other things that really, really matter when it comes to those 10 elements? So we got audio, video, your backdrop matters. Now your backdrop, you can be in a room in your home. That's your backdrop. But you want to make it as aesthetically pleasing as possible. Another thing you can do is just really pay attention to the actual video title, and you can qualify it, and you can see if there are other videos based on that thing. So my video title was based on the exact same kind of title as a few other YouTubers as mentioned. And that really makes it easy for the algorithm to send my video out to people, because we know that the algorithm pays attention to what viewers have browsed and watched on YouTube, as well as their search history. So if viewers have watched a bunch of videos on YouTube Easy Mode, well, this video is more likely going to connect with them, especially if I've already published a video to my channel. This is where it gets powerful. Because now YouTube is going to say, well, this person has watched so many videos from this channel. They've also watched videos on the same subject. Let's make sure we push this video to this particular viewer and see if they want to watch it. Here's what's really important. When you get started, the metrics are a son of a gun. They're really challenging. For example, I've increased my CTR from about 4 to 5% to about 4 to 5 to 7%. I've hit 7% a number of times. Furthermore, how long viewers watch is critical. I've got a number of videos that, again, are doing really well. Like this video you're looking at on the screen now. It's been gaining views day after day in YouTube search. Now, sometimes I'm really going to target YouTube search. Other times I'm going to target videos based on browse and the kind of topics that other creators have covered. This video is showing great promise. It's driving now over 100 views a day. And what's so amazing is, what do? Well, I test my thumbnails. And that's allowing me to see what better really increases my watch time. Doesn't it make more sense? Think about this. This is so powerful. Here's a video that's driving a bunch of views a day. Not a lot, but 100 views a day can really add up. So I think it makes sense to split test different thumbnails in order to increase the associated watch time, because we know videos with better watch time get more views. This is an exciting video for me. Because fact of the matter is, when you rank in search, you can drive views month after month, year after year. I won't be surprised if this video does a minimum of 10,000 views before you know it. Like literally, in the next 10 days, it'll be another 1,000 views. Amazing. So these are kind of the 10 things, right? Number one, am I targeting search? Am I targeting browse? I need to pay attention to the quality of the video, and I want to reduce the friction and time it takes to film. This is a huge one. Always film in the same location, full stop. Furthermore, I want to encourage you to get in the habit of committing to publishing 2 videos a week minimum, even if that seems like a lot. If you're dead set on growing, then instead of spending, say, 5 or 10 hours a week on one video, I think you're far better off to make 2 pretty good videos based on the style I'm talking about. And maybe you do that 3 weeks out of a month is what I wanted to say. And then from there, what's cool is 1 week a month, go back to making that one video. And here's what's going to happen, I promise you. You're going to be a lot better and more efficient when it comes time to make that one video, because you're creating more of the time. You're filming more of the time. You're going to be more likely to be driving more views, especially if you're just getting your skill set up. And by doing this, it's really allowing me to impact, have a connection with the algorithm and with my viewers, and it's working. Like, my views are up substantially. What's so interesting is the video that I mentioned at the beginning of this video, that I shot it pretty quickly. I spent a bit more time with the multicam, as I mentioned. It took me a little bit of time to get that kind of set up, but not like 15 minutes. And then literally it's as hard as pressing a button. I'm recording here and then pressing a button. the ZV-E1 Sony full frame camera. I'm recording there and I'm done. And now I'm off to the races. What else can you do? It turns out right now is an incredible time. And it's so cliche, but here's why. People are going to be searching for how-to topics with the year in a month or so, 6 weeks. How to grow on YouTube 2025. And I'll target that. Or YouTube algorithm 2025. Or YouTube analytics 2025. I already did it. And that video, interestingly, had incredible watch time metrics. Retention. It had exceptional watch time metrics in the first 30 seconds. Let's see what that was. I wonder if I can see that on my phone. New analytics feature, and this is why. So, I'm talking about always targeting new. Even if other YouTubers are doing it, I promise there are people in your audience on YouTube that haven't seen the video yet, that don't know about the new thing, the new game update. If I come into analytics, this video has 78% of the viewers are still watching around the 30-second mark. Holy smokes, is that ever fantastic? Now, truth be told, is this video was a little too short, and I'm curious to see how it does with the algorithm once we get to 2025. I'm planning on making another video that's much longer, targeting YouTube Analytics 2025, because it's something I understand well, and even though it's not a huge topic, right? It might not drive the kind of views that how to get more views would, but I'm versed in it. I understand it, and I think it adds value to my core audience, some of those that want to watch. All of these things really make up how I'm moving forward as we wind down with 2024 and just try to step into the new year with a bit of a boost. So if you're with me, closing crew, if you're watching right now, just let me know. Give me the closing crew down below. Comment closing crew, kind of letting people know that, hey, you watch the video all the way. I'm going to guess we're 11 or 12 minutes in now. I've got a few edits to make, I think. But this video was really easy for me to make. And it's going to allow me to target another keyword phrase that I know viewers are watching. The viewers are clicking on YouTube easy mode. And what I'm sharing is truly easy. Now, it might not look easy to you because I have more experience, but I promise if you implement this, and you strive to, work 1 hour a day. Some days you film, some days you edit. Other days you do research. Other days you do research about what thumbnail tool to use. Adobe Express, free. Canva, free. I'm using Canva. Should I use Adobe Express? No. And this last part is really important. When those YouTubers say things like, I just switched to DaVinci Resolve and so should you. No, you don't know me. I'm working really well in Final Cut Pro. Let me ask you, do you care whether or not I edit in Final Cut Pro or DaVinci Resolve or Adobe Premiere? Nobody cares. Do you care that I shoot Sony rather than Canon? Nobody cares. Again, what they care about is the actual content, what's being shared, being educated, being entertained. People want to talk about poodles. And hey, subscribe and feed a poodle today. You dig what I'm laying down? By the way, this video on the screen now, super powerful in how you can trigger the YouTube algorithm by understanding why you may not be getting recommended. Click on that video. I'll see you there. Cheers, peace, power, poodles, pixie dust, kaboom! What just happened? He's back.